What it doing, HQ? Welcome back to another episode of Out of Bounds News, and as always, we're gonna have an all-star starting lineup for today's story. So without hesitation, let's jump into it. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna talk about how Tekashi 69, aka Daniel Hernandez, aka Snitch 9, whoever you want to call him, is now a broke boy. It's been recently put in the media that Tekashi 69 is broke, as I'm going to show you on the screen right here. Whack 100 stated that he is so broke that he had to lend him $20 for gas money. And also right here, I'm going to show some of his income over the past few years. As you can see, in the early years when he was popping off with Gummo and all that other stuff, he was getting right. He was generating over a mil or two consistently. But then once we jump over to 2021 and you see 12,000, that's crazy, man. And the thing is, he was making good money even when he got out of jail, and even when he was in jail, he was still making some decent money. And then you look at 2021 and you only see that little shoosh. And then you look at 2022 and only 2 to 3 months, it's crazy how he's only at around 28,000. Like, that is insane, bro. But my thing is like, I kind of call cap on the fact that he's broke. I do not find that to be real, because look at these other people when they go broke. Look at people like Allen Iverson. When they go broke, they have to file for bankruptcy. They gotta sell their house, they gotta sell their fish, they gotta sell all the jewelry that they accumulated throughout their career. So I kind of call cap, man, because 6ix9ine hasn't done it at all. He hasn't filed for bankruptcy. He hasn't sold any of his chains, even that fucking shark one that he proclaims that he spent over $1 million or $2 million on. Like, if you that broke, why don't you sell it? Why don't you sell that house you got? Why don't you sell that Bugatti that's just been collecting dust for the past few months? Like, he's just trying to get some attention. He's trying to get some more clout because he's irrelevant at this point. He's kind of a bozo. He's kind of a lame. But if it's true, I pray for 6ix9ine. I hope he gets better, and let's see what happens. Up next, we're going to talk about the Batman. Oh my lordy, lordy, lord. It went crazy at the box office. Opening weekend, it made over $128 million. And now domestically, we're over $250 million. And out of the world, international, we're looking at $500 million. And I'm not even surprised at it. I went to go see the Batman twice. I saw it opening day and I saw it on my birthday. 10 out of 10 movie. I'd recommend everyone watch it. The only thing I don't like about this movie is the comparison between this and No Way Home. I feel like this is a good film as a standalone film. And No Way Home, it had this buildup of all the MCU movies, all the Avengers, and all the Tom Holland stuff. But for a standalone movie, for a origin movie or semi-origin movie, Batman was great. Robert Pattinson was insane. And shout out the Riddler. Goated. And yup, it was a great film. Up next, we got to talk about Jersey representing us in the NBA this week. We got 2 Jersey boys hitting us with them back-to-back 60-point games. We got Kyrie Irving dropping 60 against Orlando. And then we got Cat, a.k.a. Karl Anthony Towns, dropping 60 against the Spurs. Godly. And it's crazy because it's always the Jersey boys that are getting right against the Spurs. First, you got Karl Anthony Towns doing it. And then you had Kyrie like 5-6 years ago hitting him with a 50-piece against him. And that was his career high at that point. And not only did Kyrie up the career high, but he also set a franchise record for points per game against Orlando. And it's like, holy shit, man. And that's just an exciting thing to see, because you don't really see Jersey on the map like that. Shout out Jersey artists. Shout out the crew. Shout out Jersey, man. Jersey, we got to get put back on the map, man. Not only just in sports. We got to get back on the map when it comes to rap. We got to get put back on the map when it comes to fashion, anything, bro. But this is a stepping stone for Jersey. Shout out Jersey. And finally, we're going to talk about how Kevin Garnett's jersey finally got put up on the rafters on the Celtics. It is a phenomenal thing to see how Kevin Garnett's finally getting his respect. Definitely a great Hall of Famer, NBA champion, Defensive Player of the Year, MVP. Shout out KG on the Minnesota Timberwolves, bro. He is literally the only person to have gotten them to the conference finals. And ever since then, they haven't made it to the playoffs for like 10, 15 years until recently, until shout out Butler. And even after Jimmy Butler helped them get to the playoffs, now they're starting to become a somewhat of a serious threat. Not really, but they're hanging around the middle of the pack. But besides that, seeing Kevin Garnett being with Ray Allen and Paul Pierce again just makes my heart warm. It's just so great to see them bond together again, even after the beef, even after the BS. Seeing that they're all cool, it's just a great moment to see in the NBA, and I'm definitely proud of Kevin Garnett, man. And that'll be all for this week's episode of Out of Bounds News. Damn, it feels good to say that again. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe as always. It always helps out the channel out. Make sure to give me a follow on my Instagram, my Twitter. That'll be down in the description below. And LH, never lose hope. And I'm going to see y'all in the next video. Peace.